Hello everyone and welcome to today's math lesson. For today's lesson, you need paper, pen and green pen to self-mark with. If you don't have this equipment, pause the video, go and grab the equipment and start the video again. Also make sure you sit somewhere quiet that you can focus and work. Let's start the lesson with the starter question. You have 6 questions there. You have 6 to 8 minutes to do it. Pause the video, have a go with all 6 questions. Then start the video again. Here are the answers for starter. Change to green pen and self-mark it. Just quick reminder, if you remember when you're rounding a number to nearest integer, what you need to look for. 48 is the integer, isn't it? So you look at the number straight after decimal point, which is 8. Because it's more than 5, so I need to round the number before the decimal point up. So if I round that number up, that number changed to 49. So what you're looking for, you're looking for a square root of 49, which you can easily say 7 times 7 is 49. So the square root of 49 is 7. That was just a quick reminder. And in here, when you're talking about heptagon have 7 sides. In today's lesson, we will learn how to multiply a decimal numbers. So first of all, we will learn how to multiply a decimal number by an integer. Second, we will learn how to multiply two decimal numbers. And at the end, we will do some backward question. Now let's see how we can multiply a decimal number by an integer. I have 0.5, which is a decimal number, and I'm timesing by 3, which is an integer. When you're dealing with decimal number, when you're multiplying a decimal number, the first step is to remove the decimal points. So if I remove the decimal point, instead of 0.5, I have only 5. Then I have 5 times 3, which is 15. But that's only first step. This is not the last answer. Second step is to just go back to the question and see how many decimal places you have in total. And decimal places were those digits after decimal point. So in here, in the whole question, I only have one decimal place, which is 5. So in the answer, I need to have one decimal place as well. So I start from right side and I go back one decimal place. So if I do that, my last answer is going to be 1.5. So the answer for this question is 1.5. Pause the video and have a go with the video question, please. As I said, the first step, remove the decimal point. So if I remove the decimal point in this number here, instead of 1.2, I have 12 because I just removed the decimal point. So then I have 12 times 3, which is 36. The second step was to go back to the question and see how many decimal places you have in total. In total, as you can see, I only have one decimal place, which is in here. So in my answer, I only need one decimal place. So I start from right side, go one digit back. So instead of 36, I have 3.6. So the last answer for that multiplication is 3.6. If you've done that right, we're done. Now let's do more examples. In here, as you can see, I have a decimal number that's been times by another decimal number. So the first step for timesing a decimal numbers were to just remove the decimal point. So if I remove the decimal point in the first one, I get 15. And if I remove the decimal point in the second number, I get 3. So if I do 15 times 3, I get 45. For the second step, if you remember, we need to go back to the question and see how many decimal places we have in total. So in this number, I only have one decimal place, and in the other one, I have 1 and 2 decimal places. So in total, I have 3 decimal places, 1 there and 2 there, which means in my last answer, I need to have 3 decimal places as well. So that's why I go 1, 2, I need one more digit, that's why I'm adding a 0, then put the decimal point. As you can see, I have 3 decimal places in here, and I have 3 decimal places in total in the question. Now pause the video and have a go with video question. For video question, it's the same things, isn't it? So first step, remove the decimal point. So if I remove the decimal point, I have 15 times 3, which is 45. The next step was to count how many decimal places you have in total. So in this number, I had 1 decimal place, and in the other one decimal place, but in total, I have 2 decimal places. So in my last answer, I need to have 2 decimal places. I go 1, 2, and put the decimal point there. So that's going to be your last answer. If you've done it right, perfect, well done. Here are more questions for you to practice. Pause the video, have a go with all questions, then start the video again and check your answer. Here are the answers. Change to green pen and marker. Did you manage to do all of them right? That's great, well done. Now let's look at these backward questions. Question asking me to fill the gaps. The first step was to remove the decimal point. So if I remove the decimal point in the first number, I get 6. If I remove the decimal point in the second number, I get 12. So what was that number? If I times 6 by, I get 12. It was 2. So 6 times 2 was 12. Then the second step was the number of decimal places in the answer should be the same as the whole decimal places in the question. So I have 4 decimal places in here. I need to have 4 decimal places in a whole first side. I already have 2 there, so I need 2 more, which means that number there was 0.02. Just let's double check. I have 4 decimal places in here. I need to have 4 decimal places in total in the first side as well. I got 2 there, so I needed to have 2 in here as well. So that's why the answer for that missing number was 0.02. Pause the video and have a go with the video question. Your answer should be 0.2 because the first step was to remove the decimal point. So I have 6, then I have 12. So that number, it was 2 in here. But then if you look at the number of decimal places, I have 4 there, so I need to have 4 decimal places in the first side as well. I have 3 there, so I need to have 1 more. That's why your last answer is 0.2. I do another example. Again, I'm looking for a missing number. First of all, I need to just remove the decimal point. So if I remove the decimal point, I've got 6 in here and I have 42 in here. What is the number if I times by 6, I get 42? That number is 7. So 7 times 6 gives me 42. Now I need to just check the number of decimal places in both sides. So in the second side, I have 1, 2, 3 decimal places. In the first side, I only have 1 decimal place in here, which means I need to have 2 more decimal places for 7. So if I do so, that missing number there would be 0.07. Pause the video and have a go with that video question. Your answer is 0.07. As you can see, 7 times 6 is 42. Then you have 4 decimal places in here. You have 2 there. You need 2 more. Here are more questions for you to do. Pause the video, have a go with all those questions. Just read the question carefully. Here are the answers. Change to green pen and self-marker. If you're struggling, if you have any question, you can email your class teacher. You can also take a photo of your work and send it to your class teacher. See you next lesson. Thank you. Bye.